Hello everyone and welcome back to The Division. Before we get started on today's video, I do want to mention a few things about Destiny on my channel. As you may have noticed, there has been a decrease of Destiny content on my channel over the past couple weeks, and really that's more because there's not really a whole lot going on, as you may know. We are going to be getting a sweet update in a few weeks, and we're going to learn a lot more about what that update is going to contain on Wednesday. So tune back in on Wednesday for my coverage on that content. But until then, I'm just playing another video game. I'm even playing Majora's Mask on the 3DS. It's one of my favorite Zelda games, and it's also helping me pass the time until that sweet, sweet new Destiny update. But I hope you guys have been enjoying the Division content on this channel. It's a fairly similar game to Destiny in a lot of respects, but it's also very, very different. It has a completely different playstyle, a completely different feel, a completely different pace and progression system. It's a lot more of a deeper RPG than you might think just by looking at it. I'm happy I'm playing it because it's going to provide a lot of really interesting perspective for other games like Destiny. So I wanted to just take a minute and reassure everyone that this is still primarily a Destiny channel. As soon as there is new content to cover, you will see lots more videos on my channel. My goal is to always update 2 to 3 videos a week, but that's as long as there is content to cover. And I've planned out the next couple weeks worth of content, so you can be rest assured that there's going to be plenty of Destiny to talk about, especially with these Bungie streams. So if you're watching this video or subscribe to this channel because you want to see more Destiny videos, believe me, I want to make Destiny videos just as much as you want to watch them, so hopefully we'll have a lot more content to share pretty soon. But moving back to The Division for now, just wanted to show you guys my endgame progression as it stands at the moment. I've played a lot of Dark Zone, I've played a lot of hard missions and challenging missions, and I almost have a complete high-end gear set. You will quickly realize that the key to success after level 30 is going to be in high-end weapons. So I thought I'd share my thoughts on a few of the high-end weapons I've had a chance to get my hands on. So first up we have the Vector, which you can actually get the blueprint from your advanced vendor in the tech wing. And I've actually liked this weapon quite a bit. I didn't play with very many SMGs during the campaign, but I have to say this one's pretty good. The one that I have has a few really interesting perks on it. The first one is called Deadly. Critical hit damage is increased by 26%, and Vicious critical hit chance is increased by 13% while at full health. Then I have Competent. Weapon damage is increased by 13% for 10 seconds after using a skill. So you can see a lot of perks that are going to stack together really nicely to get you a lot more increased DPS, which is something the SMG already has a lot of. And I have to say, I really enjoy the way it fires. It was a little unstable, but I put some nice mods on it, and all of that really helped it become super buttery smooth. The only downside with this weapon, as well as any other SMG, is that it's for relatively close quarters. You can expect maximum efficiency at close to mid-range targets. The next weapon is the Pac-An. It's actually the first high-end weapon that I got, a light machine gun, and I just bought it straight up from the vendor. The perks are pretty decent on it. It's got Swift, reloading is 13% faster, Destructive, armor destruction value is increased by 18% while using this weapon, and Ferocious, which is damage against elite and named enemies, is increased by 13%. So overall, a lot of perks that are going to stack really nicely against a lot of those endgame enemies. I've had a lot of really good success with this. It seems like I can just hold on to the trigger for a good 20 seconds or so before it runs out of ammo. But this will probably fall to the wayside as soon as I find a really nice marksman rifle that I have been looking for quite a while now. Which actually leads me to my third weapon, which is the Police MK17. It is another really good weapon that I picked up. I just really wanted a marksman rifle and I was tired of not having one. So I just ended up buying this blueprint from the advanced vendor up in the tech wing. And if we take a look at it, the perks are pretty good on this one. The magazine size for this is a lot more than it should be, as well as the same with my Pac-An actually. As you might have noticed, the magazine size is huge, and that's because this one actually has a weapon mod that gives it an 83% increase in magazine size, which is pretty insane. But if we go back to the police MK17, it also has an extended mag as well of 78%. So this one has a lot of bullets in the chamber. I'm not a big fan of the high rate of fire, low impact rifles. I rather have the rifles do a lot more damage per bullet. So I'm still looking for a good replacement for this one as I get shot in the face by a shotgunner. Let me quickly take care of these guys as they're being super rude for interrupting me while I'm trying to show you guys my stuff. Come back here, melt your face. So yeah, these are pretty great weapons. They got me through... Where are you hiding? Come here. Get me through the hard mode, get me through challenges, and especially with this marksman rifle, I actually haven't gotten into a challenge since I got this, so I'm looking forward to not dying a million times as I can shoot from relative safety. Now, as you may have noticed, a lot of the talents on my weapons have yet to be unlocked, and that's simply because I don't meet the stat requirements to activate them. The Division has a very interesting talent system where you have to meet the stats in order to activate that talent, which is pretty cool. I dig that a lot, but I am being held back by my current gear. So as soon as I find some better gear with additional mod slots, I'll be able to get those stats a little bit higher up. So as you know, incursions are coming in April, and until then I'm working at my Dark Zone rank. I'm currently at 26, hoping to hit 30 so I can start buying some of the gear from the vendors. And I'm also playing a lot of hard mode missions and challenging missions just to get as much gear and parts as I can for creating some more of those blueprints. The cool thing that I've noticed about the Division's endgame so far is that I still feel like I have a lot of progress to make, and for now I've decided to focus on building a really good high DPS, high skill power build, and that's simply because a lot of the talents in my weapons kind of cater to that right now. Ultimately, I think I'll be happier with a high health, skill power based class, something more supportive for the team. But it's going to be some time until I collect enough high-end gear that's going to complement that build. For those of you who are playing the game and have reached level 30, what are you guys focusing on now? What kind of high-end gear are you looking to get? So far, my favorite weapon is the Vector that I have. It just shreds through enemies, and I'm really looking to get a sort of higher impact per bullet M1A. I used a really great superior quality M1A for a lot of the latter half of the campaign, but it just doesn't have the DPS for right now, and I can't wait to replace it. If you guys are enjoying my Division videos, drop a like below if you can, subscribe for more content, and I will see you all next time.